Hey guys, welcome to Planning with KJ. Some of you guys might recognize that name. I did do videos previously. However, it's been about 3 years since I've done videos, so all my videos are gone. I'm totally starting from scratch, new channel, everything. But I figured with the new life planner starting this July, less than a month away, I would jump in with not a walkthrough of the planner so much as how I set up my planner, because I've posted some pictures to Facebook and Instagram, and I've had people private message me like, where do you come up with these ideas? What does the rest of your planner look like? Where do you get your stickers? This and that previously. So let's jump in. In the front, I don't have my name. I have my business name. I am a photographer. So Love Photography is me. I already started moving into my planner. So anything that's private information that doesn't need to be shared, I did mark off with sticky notes already, so you are going to see that. I'm sorry, but you guys are still going to get the gist of how I'm setting up my planner. So let's jump in. Over here, I just got my name. I really like this page. I think it's super cute, but I've had people asking questions about the front cover. What do you use your front cover for? I don't know what to do for it. So many people say that they leave it untouched, which to me is crazy. I mean, it's just a waste. So what I do is I kind of do like the basic emergency information, which sounds silly, but I have mine, my husband's, and my daughter's names, date of birth, blood types. I have my husband marked as the main in case of emergency contact. Down here I have other 3 emergency contacts, including my husband, and just our insurance information, like our ID numbers for the insurance. So that's a good thing to have on you. I do have a little note here as well, just saying that full medical details are in the back, which just because you never know, something might happen to me. Some might try to get information on me, who I am, and can't find my ID, but I have this book on me, and you never know. But let's jump in. Alright, I'm going to kind of flip through these pages quick because I'm sure you guys have already seen them or have them yourself. But alright, I have seen so many people say they use this as a school schedule, and I never would have thought that before, so you guys gave me like a great idea. So what I'm going to do is, my daughter starts kindergarten in August. So excited for her. She just graduated from VPK a few weeks ago, and she's ready to go to her new big girl school. But I think what I'm going to do here is put her school schedule, just so that way I always have it on me. I'm just waiting to receive it. I think hers is going to be a little bit different. She is going to private school, so I think her schedule will be a little bit different in the public school, so that's why I'm waiting to fill this out until I actually have the schedule from her school itself. Alright. This page, I originally thought I was going to use this to track my photography income and expenses. However, I have decided to get back into budgeting. I am super awful with money management recently. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's never been an issue before, but probably the last year or two I've just been awful with it. So I'm going to get back into budgeting. I did order my deluxe monthly, and I made some new sticker kits and all that good stuff. And guys, I'm actually opening my Etsy shop back up soon, probably in about a month or so. And I'm so excited to share that with you as well. I have been working nonstop making these great stickers and bringing back some old stickers from a previous shop that I used to have. So I'm excited. But I am going to start with my deluxe monthly budgeting, and I think I'm going to move this in there. So I haven't actually filled anything out with this yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what I decide to do with that. Alright, now I'm going to flip ahead for a moment just to show you the original look of this page. I haven't fully decided what to do with this page, so I kind of just tried something that I don't really like, but I'll show you anyways. I won't use this birthday section. I don't have enough birthdays to justify an entire section just for birthdays, so I kind of covered that. So let me flip back to my July. Alright, so here we'll start over here. I think I am going to use the monthly goals, so we're going to have that, and then I like quotes. I'm a quote person, so I'll probably put like a monthly quote setup over here. But then what I decided to do over here is, instead of birthdays, I do weigh in every week with my weight. It's called Weigh-In Wednesdays. So I'm going to put my starting weight for the month here, and then I'll do like my weekly goals to lose and what my actual weigh-in weight is. So I'm going to have that, and then down here, I don't like this at all. If I could white out this whole thing, I probably would. Actually, I probably will. I'll probably just print out a piece of sticker sheet and put it over there, or print something out or something. I don't like this. But I am going to do a monthly mood tracker here, but just not this one. I don't like it, but this is what I'm going to use this box for. About a year and a half ago, I was diagnosed with lupus, so I have a lot of medical symptoms. I know a lot of people don't know what that is, but I do have a lot of medical symptoms. So I'm doing on the side symptom trackers, which I printed these out off Pinterest. They were free stickers to print out. So I printed these out with the main symptoms I usually have regularly or multiple times in a month. So I did that, and then I have a key here with how severe they are, and that way I can color code marking off my symptoms. And the reason why I do this instead of just making a list is that way my doctor can see exactly how many days in a month I'm having issues with one specific symptom and how severe it is. So that's why I do that. And then on the bottom I have my habit trackers, like my no soda, no junk food, exercise, and making sure that I am actually tracking daily like I plan to. So we do have that. So here's this page, my little go over page. I'm probably going to change this like 5 times between now and the following month, but I keep changing up how I want to do this, and I just don't really, I like the goal, I just don't like the look. So I think I need to make some new stickers specifically for these pages. Alright, let's flip to my monthly. I did lay down a monthly sticker kit. I don't remember the exact website I got this off of, but I do know this is another one I found on Pinterest. It was a printable. So it didn't fit perfect with the layout being a little bit different than last year's, but I did make it work. It fits. So I have this, and I color code things. These aren't my normal stickers. Usually I make my own, but I really like the look of these. I figured I'll use them while I have them. When I run out, I'll revert back to the ones that I made. So I do color code. I have a color for like our household things, a color for myself, a color for my daughter, my husband, and then a separate color for my photography sessions, which those are going to change too. I actually made a specific sticker set for photographers, a couple of different ones actually, so I'm super excited to start using those and posting those on my Etsy as well. And then I have my monthly to-dos over here. Alright, I'm going to flip ahead again for a second. Now, the reason why I chose the neutral over the colorful, the main reason, is because I like how plain this is. It's got a little pop of color in the corner, but the thing I don't like about the color really is that if one month is pink, my sticker layouts, I like them to match. I don't want to have to worry about, oh, does this match the color of the planner, because I want everything to look nice, not use a blue sticker kit on a pink week. So it sounds silly, and I just think the neutral color just looks more professional, I guess you could say. But the colorful is beautiful, it's just not really my style. So let me flip back to the first layout I used. This was another Etsy printable. I have always done my vertical weekly layouts the same. I have always done a certain box for a certain thing. I have my work up here so I can track my hours, my to-do list, my health and fitness, and my appointments and sessions. My appointments and sessions are like doctor's appointments, household appointments, basically the full details of what I had on my monthly spread. The health and fitness kind of goes hand in hand with my trackers. Yes, I do use my trackers over here, but this is a more detailed. So like if I had a migraine on the 3rd, over here I would put migraine, where specifically it hurts the most, and what symptoms accompanied it. Like, was I light sensitive, sound sensitive, all that good stuff. So I think I'm going to switch it up and use it more as though it were an hourly. Unfortunately, with my work schedule, the hourly doesn't work for me because I really like the look of it, but I wake up at 2 a.m. to be at work at 3:30, so it doesn't work for me. So I think I'm just going to use an hourly type layout and just plan day by day instead of the whole spread at a time, and see how I like that. I'll probably do that for the following week once I jump into this planner. So here's that. Alright, I'm going to flip back to my notes section. Let me find it. I bought this dashboard before I decided I was going to start budgeting again, and before I bought the deluxe monthly. So I kind of am doing something different than what I would usually use this for. So a while back I had this printable that was how to save $5,000 in 52 weeks, which goes off of a weekly paycheck, which is what I have. And it was great, except for my bills are different than somebody else's each week. So I can't always put a set amount away each week. So what I did is I took all of those numbers off that sheet and put them in these boxes. And every week I'm going to take one of these amounts and put it into savings, and then I'll just cross that amount off. So I'm still putting away the same amount, just in a different order. And like I said, I don't ever know what order I can put it away in. It really just depends on the week. So I just kind of put them wherever. And then on the back side, which I'm not going to show you, is basically my debt tracker, like my full debt tracker. So we're not going to go over that. But if you come on this side, I have my passwords page. So I have my websites, the usernames, the passwords. I love these stickers. These stickers are so adorable. And these stickers are from the Me and My Big Ideas Free Spirit book, which I'll flip through. It's really cute. I really love dream catchers. My business logo is actually a dream catcher. So this book, I saw this and right away I was like, I have to have that. So, alright, let's go to the back. Alright, this page I use this spread for my medical history, which I got my little drawings, more of the stickers from that. Super cute. But let me do a pull back real quick. So over here I have my name, same stuff, blood type, emergency contact. But what I didn't have up front is my medication list. I cannot stress enough the importance of knowing what medications you take. As somebody who previously worked in the medical field, I cannot even tell you how many people had no idea the medications they took. They would take 5-6 medications, and you ask them what they take, they would say, I don't know, it's a little blue pill. Do you know how many little blue pills there are? There's so many. So it's so important to have a list, especially if you have everything. It's better than having the bottles, because you shouldn't really carry all your bottles with you unless you take medication multiple times during the day. But I have a list. I have what I take, the dosage, how frequent, why I take it, super important, and who prescribed it. And then below I have it marked off, but I have medication reactions, like medications I have reactions to and what reactions I have. And then I have my past medical history. I have it in a bulleted list. I know it looks super long for being 24 years old, but that's my life. And then over here I have my family medical history, my parents, grandparents, siblings, etc. I haven't finished this yet. On the bottom I'm going to put my daughter's information and my husband's information. My husband is super healthy, so he has like a line. And my daughter, I'm hoping, takes after him, but she does have asthma, so she does use 2 inhalers. She has her daily and her emergency, so I like to have those down here. So I'll probably just put their stuff like over here on the bottom, like split it half him, half her. That way I still have room if I have to add anything else later down the line. Which, another thing I did not add, which I usually do, is when I had my last test. I don't usually have tests more than once in a year. So I have like a heart monitor, 24-hour heart monitor. I will put on here that my last 24-hour heart monitor was in January of last year. And then my echoes and all ultrasounds, all that stuff, just so that way if they say, well, how long has it been since you've had so-and-so test done, I can refer back to this, because this book is always on me. It is my lifeline. But I can refer back and say, oh yeah, I had this on January 2nd of this year. So... And then I have my year at a glimpse trackers. I love these. These are my favorite 2 pages so far in this planner. I have my yearly migraine tracker, and I have suffered from migraines since I was little. I mean, as long as I can remember. So I love being able to track them in a year frame and knowing how often I really am having them. It's easy to say, oh yeah, I have them all the time. But you don't realize how much all the time is until you actually see a full year layout. So then I have this color coded as well. I'm big into my colors of the pain levels. Excuse my crappy handwriting. I have issues with my wrist and my handwriting is shot. And then over here I have my yearly mood tracker, which Some of you will understand, some of you think it's crazy. I do suffer, I'm bipolar, so I suffer from anxiety and depression, and like I said, my health sucks. I would not wish my health on anybody, but I know it could be a lot worse, so I'm grateful that it's only is what it is and it's not, 100 times worse. But here's a breakdown of different moods that I can do like a year at a glance too, and that's really just for like counselors and medication maintenance, I guess you could say, so they can see if the medication's working, if it's not. Usually on here I track down if I change medications. I'll put a note on here that on this day I stopped this medication and started this medication, just so that way if my symptoms are worse in this month, I know, oh, I started a new medication, maybe that's why. So, and my other favorite page is my weight loss tracker. This seems like a big jump from my starting weight to my goal weight, and I have lost about 20 pounds so far, so I just haven't marked it off yet. But it seems like a big goal, but it's really not. This is the weight that I was before I started getting sick. I had a lot of medications that made me gain weight, so I've gained so much weight, and I want to get back down to this. I was actually at 159, and I was so close to hitting that 155 mark, and that's like that's where I should be for my height, basically, my height and my age. So I have this spread. I like having it in single numbers because it just looks that much better the further you get. I mean, it's like, oh, look at all that weight you lost. Whereas if you have it in increments of like 5 or 10, it doesn't seem like as much. I don't know, not as fun. And then I have my measurements. I'll do like every few months measurements, my starting, and then a few months I'll do, do them again, and so on. And that's just all my measurements to see how many inches I've lost, because the number on the scale is not everything. Your number can stay totally same, but you can drop down 4 sizes. So coloring sheets that I don't really think I ever use. I do have coloring books. I always get so afraid to mess these up, I guess. I don't know. I love my planner too much. This is where I need your help. What do you use this page for? I am at a loss. I have no idea what to use it for. At first I thought I was going to use it for weight, but then I made my weight tracker. So I don't know what to use it for. So you tell me how you use this page. I need some good ideas, guys. Alright, and then over here we have the keep in touch page, which has always been in their planners. I do color code this between my stuff, my husband's, and my daughter's. So I have my daughter's school information, her doctor, her dentist, my doctor's, I haven't finished this yet, and then my husband's, and like our work information, just in case I have to contact my husband. He can't have his phone at work, so if I have to contact him, I know who to call. So I haven't finished this page yet, but I do have all of them covered because that's just private information, doesn't need to be shared. And then my next year's at a glance, guys, and that's the end of my planner. I love these stickers. The kaleidoscope is by far my favorite theme yet. And the colors, they are just so gorgeous. My pocket, see, is my little dream catcher. That's my logo for my business, but it's where I keep my main stickers. These are old stickers. I've made so many new ones that are so much better. So, oh, I did forget. My last page, my schedule at work is 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. But there are days that I work more than that. There's days that I work till 4, 1 day a week, 2 days a week. So basically I made this up to know if I work late 1 extra day, how many hours will I have in that week? If I leave on time all week, how many hours will I have? If I work late 4 days, how many hours will I have? Just so that I have an about average of what my paycheck will be. On the bottom where I have covered, I actually have my previous pay stub amounts. Like if I worked 48 hours, I made this much money. If I worked 57 hours, I made this much money. Just so that way I have a better knowledge of what I think my check is going to be, because if I have a somewhat of an idea, it makes budgeting a little bit easier for me. And then sometimes I work on the weekends. It's not mandatory, it's voluntary, but I like making extra overtime. It's nice. I mean, as you see, my normal amount of hours is way over 40, so I do enjoy it. And my last thing, I know I keep forgetting things, but how many people actually use this as a perpetual calendar? I've never seen anybody actually use this. So what I did is I turned this into my monthly meal planning. I used to do my monthly meal planning on my monthly spread. However, I never followed it. It is cheaper for me to buy my groceries a month in advance than every week. If I go to the grocery store every week, I am spending at least $140, at least. Whereas if I get all my dinner stuff at the beginning of every month, I can get all my dinner stuff except for meats for like 80 bucks, which is awesome. So what I did is I went to the month and I planned out a month worth of meals. No specific order. There's things on here more than once, I know, because we'll have things like my daughter's favorite food is spaghetti, so we have spaghetti more than once in a month usually. So I have a list, and then at the beginning of every week, what I do is I revert to this list and I pull things off this list. As I pull them, I cross them off. That way I know, what was I going to say? That way I know what I've already made and what I still have ingredients for. So I really enjoy doing it like that. It works for me. Everybody's different, but if you didn't see it before, I also have on my weekly spread somewhere. Ooh, wrong page. My dinners. So basically this is just a go-to so I can know what things I can make with the ingredients I have at home. That's pretty much what that is. But thank you guys for watching. I'm super excited to jump back in. I know this probably wasn't the best video, but I've been out of the game for a while. I promise I'll get better. But I can't wait to share more videos with you guys and more budgeting videos, plan with me's, and my Etsy shop that I'm hoping to open next month. I'm super excited to give you guys a sneak peek of those stickers. So stay tuned and I will get those up as soon as possible. Thanks guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.